At the back of the cafeteria, where the noise of chatter turned into white noise, sat a girl no one really noticed, until they did. Her name was Lila. Small, quiet, and always eating alone. She opened her lunchbox, revealing rice, grilled fish, and a side of pickled vegetables. Homemade. Carefully packed. But that didn't matter to the group of popular kids walking by. "What's that smell?" "Ew," sneered Brooke, the queen bee of the school. Her friends giggled, loud and cruel. Lila didn't look up. She simply kept eating, her face calm. "You bring that stuff every day." "No wonder nobody wants to sit with you," added Josh, the jock who followed Brooke around like a lost puppy. Still, Lila said nothing. Just one deep breath. Then another. The calm before a storm. It wasn't the first time they mocked her. Her clothes. Her accent. Her silence. No one knew where she came from exactly, just that she transferred last semester and barely spoke. Her father, a quiet military man, picked her up in an old black SUV every day. She never joined clubs, never smiled. But what no one knew was that Lila wasn't like other girls. She had been trained for moments exactly like this. Flashback to 2 years earlier, Lila had lived with her dad on military bases around the world. After her mother passed away, her father, a decorated Delta Force veteran, homeschooled her. Not just math and science, but tactics. Strategy. Self-defense. Mental control. She could break down a Glock in under 60 seconds. She could hold her breath underwater for over 2 minutes. And she could knock a grown man off his feet without breaking a sweat. But at this school, she just wanted peace. A fresh start. A normal life. Until Brooke and her gang kept pushing. Later that day, in the hallway, Brooke made another move. She grabbed Lila's lunchbox from her backpack and opened it in front of everyone. Ugh, seriously. What even is this? Dead fish surprise? She laughed, tossing it toward a trash can. It hit the floor instead, spilling everything. A silence fell. Lila looked down at the mess, then up at Brooke. Her eyes, once soft and passive, turned cold. Steel. Controlled rage. "You shouldn't have done that," she said, her voice calm. Too calm. Brooke laughed again, mockingly. "What, gonna cry about it?" Lila stepped forward slowly. Josh tried to block her path. "Back off, lunch freak," he said. In less than a second, Lila moved. One swift motion, she twisted Josh's arm behind his back and gently dropped him to the floor, leaving him stunned. Gasps echoed through the hallway. Brooke stepped back. What are you?" The necklace snapped in midair, its delicate chain catching the light just before it shattered on the cold hallway floor. A single charm, a silver locket shaped like a crescent moon, skidded across the tiles, coming to rest beside a dirty sneaker. The sound echoed like a scream in Emily's ears. Her heart stopped. That necklace was all she had left of her mother. Emily froze. Her fists clenched, her breath caught in her throat. The world blurred. All she could see was the mocking smirk on the face of Carter, the school's worst bully, holding the broken pieces in his hand like a trophy. "Oops," he sneered. "Guess it wasn't made to last." She hadn't spoken all day. She rarely did since her mother passed away. Words felt like they cracked open old wounds. But now, silence wasn't enough to hold back the storm inside her. Just 3 weeks ago, Emily had walked into North Pine High School for the first time after her mom's funeral. Students whispered, teachers offered empty sympathy, but no one really understood the silence she carried. Her mom had been her anchor, her best friend, her everything. The necklace had been a birthday gift, one of the last things her mom ever gave her before the cancer took her away. Emily had always been quiet. She didn't crave attention or drama. Instead, she trained. Her mother had enrolled her in karate when she was 6, not because she needed to fight, but because she needed to know she could if it came to it. And Emily took it seriously. Her mom called her Little Fire, quiet on the outside, fierce within. But school wasn't kind to quiet kids. Carter and his gang, Jace, Brandon, and Theo, targeted her from the start. They mocked her clothes, laughed at her silence, and once even tripped her in the lunchroom, sending her tray flying. But Emily never responded. She kept her head down, held her grief close, and kept her mother's necklace tighter. Carter and his gang, Jace, Brandon, and Theo, targeted her from the start.